Yep.
Okay. All right, just keep walking, mate.
All right. Well, here we are in Singapore. Finally made it after a long, uncomfortable, cramped flight.
Yeah, sure was.
It's hot as balls. On our way to the Battlebox, Fort Canning. We're just following Gunson, so hopefully we'll make it there.
Hopefully. Officers usually have a plan, Robbie.
So they say. But history tells us differently.
Sure, I know you've got some family connections to World War II and all that, and World War One probably.
Yes, of course.
Do you want to keep walking,
Yep.
or is that okay?
Yep.
Yep.
Not in Singapore though.
Right.
Yeah, no family members were served in the Air Force, and the only Kiwis that were here were attached to the Air Force, Brewster Buffaloes, that sort of thing. But I've always had such a fascination with the fall of Singapore. Many years ago I did the tour of the Death Railway in Thailand, Burma. So I learned all that part, and now I hope to learn a lot more about the actual fall of Singapore while being here. So here we are, day one, about to head to the fort and see what we can find.
So don't shoot.
So it's probably going to make sense for us to. That'll be shorter. So if we go up there, hang a left, turn right, up to the fort gate, that should bring us through to the Battlebox. Hello. Robbie's headed over that way. Not quite sure where Mo is. Huh? Oh, okay.
So David, how do you like Singapore so far?
Hot and wet.
It's very sticky, isn't it?
It is, but we expect that on the equator.
And of course it was a very sticky situation back in the day, wasn't it?
Well, hopefully we'll get to see a bit of the military history here, which for some reason isn't very highly rated on the tourist books, but I guess that's because a lot of people come here for shopping and R&R. But we're here for the history, so let's find some.
Right, good show.
Trespassers will be handed over to the police. Trespassers will be handed over to the police. I don't want to be handed over to the police. Can we do it individually?
So each ticket is $18. Would you like to pay now?
Australians are all volunteers. There was no conscription involved.
Yeah.
A soldier known unto God. These are the unknown one. Dutch. Kapitalinfanterie Dutch.
What'd you find, Robbie?
Oh, second Kiwi headstone. Naval Reserve.
Yeah, I was saying before to Mel, I think probably be Navy or Air Force.
Yeah.
You know,
no military.
You won't find. Yeah,
There might have been advisors, surely.
Yeah.
Royal New Zealand. Another volunteer reserve.
With all the names there.
LOC men.
Mm.
New Zealand. Merchant Navy. And the Hauraki. Merchant Mariner. And the Hauraki it's from New Zealand.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah, we've got like 5 pilots here. All in January, December, January.
So those buildings over there in Malaysia, and you can probably see the causeway overbridge over there. The Australians were defending off to the west, and those buildings directly behind the spike bush where the Japanese landed. Or it could be the tops of the trees, maybe on this side. I had a look on the old interwebs.
You mean that is the main reason why Singapore maintains a small but extremely well-armed force? That would be great.
In case they come over from Malaysia.
Road bridge just over there, is that the...
Causeway.
Causeway.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a bit different than World War II, which is not surprising.
My best mate's uncle,
Ah.
his mother's brother, who happens to be Dave Dobbin's father, the musician, Kiwi musician, Dave Dobbin. Harry Dobbin. I can't remember the A. I only know about this because when I used to go and see George, his mother was living with him at the time, and she knew I had an interest in military history, and just started telling me about her brother who was missing somewhere around Java. That's all she knew, and it was after the fall of Singapore. But it would have been a bit of an adventure.
Yeah, it would. It would have been a life-changing adventure. Hi, Mum.